Hey guys, I'm back again with a cup of tea and another ST game to take a quick peek at, and this is going to be possibly a slightly shorter quick peek than normal because we're going to take a look at a game that wasn't published and it's not really finished but still worth having a bit of a peek at. So let's start her up here, shall we? And the game is called Sideways, and I wasn't even aware of the existence of this game until a couple of days ago when I saw a tweet from Atari Crypt who mentioned the game. And if you haven't checked out the Atari Crypt blog site, by all means do so. It's an excellent site. I'm going to put a link in the description, so don't be afraid to click that. Yeah, the game is called Sideways and it's coded by Jamie Woodhouse, who also made Nitro for the ST, and I think that was released on the Amiga as well and published by Psygnosis in 1990. I do remember playing the demo of Nitro. I do think I quite liked it. I think it was quite technically impressive with multi-directional scrolling and all that stuff, if I remember correctly. I'm not entirely sure, but I do think I enjoyed it. I never played the full game, so that's a game I could definitely put on my list of potential games to do a quick look video about. We'll see. Anyway, back to Sideways. It was coded in 1989, 1990 by Jamie Woodhouse, and it was never published by anyone. And I don't know if this was just a project Jamie did to kind of, try some tech stuff, or maybe it was a commission that just didn't pan out. I've no idea. I've tried to have a look on the internet for Jamie's blog, but apparently it's just gone missing. Well, it's still there, but it's kind of empty. There's no posts in it. I'm not sure what's going on there. So I couldn't really do much more research, and maybe I was a bit lazy about it, really, to be honest. I could have done maybe some more extensive searching, but I didn't. So I don't really know what the deal is. And the game is not really finished. It's perfectly playable. I think he kind of, put some finishing touches with the game when it was released in 2009, so you can kind of play it. But it's not really in any sense complete. But you could get a fair idea of what's going on and what the potential of the game could have been. And let's just spoil it and say this is a really promising looking game. It's a bit like Iridium and maybe Return to Genesis, and to be honest, I'm not a big fan of either of those games. I mean, Iridium was technically amazing on the 8-bit systems, but I didn't like it there either. It just kept hitting stuff, and not my type of shooter really. And the SD version of Iridium is a bit pants, to be honest, in my humble opinion anyway. So this is not really my type of shooter maybe, but I have to say this game is really promising. It's definitely got potential. Even I could probably have enjoyed it, not even liking this type of game. So yeah, that speaks a lot about the potential, I suppose. So let's have a little bit of a look. Let's start it up by pressing the right button, and I think this game is taking advantage of the STE hardware. If you're running this on a STE, it will use the hardware scrolling, at least I think. Maybe the Blitter chip as well, I'm not really sure. As you can see, it's got some really nice and smooth scrolling going on here in all directions. Really, really nice. And it runs at a blistering 50 Hertz, which is pretty damn cool. And it does that, I think, on both a standard ST and an STE, which is pretty damn impressive. Oops, yeah, you keep hitting stuff. I keep forgetting there's obstacles. And as you can see, there's probably a bit of flicker on the screen. You can see the shadows are flickering here sometimes depending on how fast I'm going, and that's probably because this is running on an emulator. It's, I think, connected to how it's kind of emulated, how it's done on a CRT screen. So I didn't really notice this when running this on real hardware. And anyway, we've got the parts shop here, which is kind of interesting. When you die, you just go to the parts shop and you have a shit ton of money here, so you can buy a lot of stuff. I don't think this is supposed to be like this, but you can kind of buy some extra speed, acceleration, super flip. I'm not sure what all this is, but you can improve your laser damage, and you can have force field. Oh, hang on. Yeah, force field. I think you already have a force field or a shield that kind of No, I'm not sure. There's shield generator down here that you improve your shields, I presume. What the force field is, I don't know. There's so many things there that I haven't really tested fully. So let's just buy a ton of stuff and see what happens, shall we? So we move on to the next level, even though we didn't quite succeed there. I kind of died horribly, so and I'm playing pretty terribly here just because I'm talking at the same time. But yeah, as I was saying before, you can see that there's some flicker going on in the shadows there, in those shadows up to the, you can see up to the right here. And I didn't really notice that on real hardware, so sorry about that. I think there's something similar going on in Gold Runner if you run that on an emulator as well. You kind of get some flickering. But as you can see, this is super smooth. It runs at 50 Hertz, which is pretty damn amazing. Both on ST and... ooh, got lucky there. And STE hardware, which is pretty damn impressive. You're supposed to shoot these things on the ground. I'm not sure if that gives you energy. I think it does, right? Yeah, you need to replenish your energy, because otherwise something happens. You probably die, but it doesn't really matter because you're just going to restart anyway. So let's buy some more stuff. Transform. Oh yeah, we have the transform thing. I remember that. I don't know why you want to do that. At least not in the demo. You can actually, by holding the fire button, you can become some sort of tank instead and drive around and do not really that much. You can pick stuff up, I presume, but I don't really know if there's any point to doing this in the demo. Oops. Or, well, it's not a demo, is it? It's more like a you know, unfinished tech demo, I should say. Maybe, yeah. Let's call it that. And let's just hit some mines as well, because why not? Oh, ugh, damn. Oh, yeah, right. As you can see, I'm doing pretty terrible at this, and it's probably why I don't like Iridium either. Return to Genesis. It's not really my type of shooter. God damn it, I died again. But as you can see, I don't lose any ships. I still got 3 ships. And I automatically progress to the next level no matter what, so that's nice, right? The visuals are pretty nice. I think they're done by Jamie as well. Looks very nice indeed. I also think that if you blast like 8 ships in one of those groups that attack, you get some sort of bonus thing that you can pick up. I'm not sure what that does. Doesn't seem to do anything at all. But yeah, it's a pretty enjoyable game. Even in this state, it's kind of fun, and damn it, I keep missing what I can fly over and not. But yeah, it's a pretty damn enjoyable game. Even in this state, I have to say, it's really a shame that Jamie didn't get the chance to finish this one. Could have been great. I'm not sure how many levels there are, maybe like a handful, 5 or 6, maybe something like that. Oop, I can't blast these things. Ah yes, you can power up your lasers as well, which is probably a good idea if you want to be blasting these turrets. And they've got some really annoying homing bullets that are really a pain in the ass. Yes, that's not good. It's not always entirely clear what you can fly over and what you can't. I presume the shadows, you know, give you a bit of a clue, but who's got time to look for shadows when you're flying 500 miles an hour? So maybe I shouldn't fly so fast, I don't know. Yeah, there's shadows there, so I probably can't hit those things, right? Because that would be bad, and I do it anyway because I'm an idiot. But hey, who cares? Oh, oh, balls! And you really, I think you can also upgrade your how fast you can turn around. That is very, very useful because it's really quite slow to turn around right now. And yes, that was crap. Yes, I'm sure you can see why I don't really like these type of games too much, because I'm I'm shit at them. But that being said, again, this is a really promising game, I have to admit. And I probably think I would have enjoyed this as well if it was finished. Oh, yeah, that was not good. I want to get in here and get all these lovely balls of energy. Let's go to the shop and let's get some, what's it called? Super flip? No, what's it called? I think you have a way to actually, you know, turn around faster, but maybe that was the super flip. It wasn't very super though. Ah, never mind. We've got smart bombs, force field, laser damage, rear laser, side lasers, fast lasers. I can't buy them because I'm not doing very well. Let's see if we can at least buy the side laser. I'm not sure how you make money here. I presume maybe you get money from getting those bonus things, possibly, when you destroy a complete wave of enemies. So let's try and do that. It's not entirely easy. Oh, come on. Oh, did I get... Nope. I think I got that. Let's go grab that. Not sure what that was. There seems to be different types of upgrades as well. I'm not sure they really do anything, but they do look differently. Let's see if I can afford. Got 2,000. Let's buy the side lasers. I can just afford that. Now I've got side lasers. Amazing. No one's going to be able to stop me now. Well, probably some sort of obstacle that I fly into is going to stop me, because that's usually what happens. Who needs enemies when you've got static objects, right? Yeah, this is a really amazing technical feat on a standard ST, I have to say. Really nice. It's a shame that Jamie didn't make any more ST games. I only think he made Nitro on the ST. And there's another prototype called Upwards, maybe? No, was it Upwards? I'm not sure. Let's see. No, I didn't make a note of that, sorry. But I think he made another kind of prototype game that wasn't published either. But unfortunately that hasn't been released, so I have no idea what that is. It's all about. But yeah, it's a technically very impressive game, and I don't think there's much point in continue playing here really, because, you know, there's not much else to discover. But as you can see, it's pretty damn nice, and by all means check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description. There's two different versions. I think one that you can run off a disk, and it's really small. I think it's like 45 kilobytes or something, compressed, something like that. It's really small. So download that and check it out. And there's also a version that you can download and install to your hard drive, or if you have some sort of, you know, memory card solution for your ST, you can install it on that, I presume, anyway. So do check that out, and don't forget to check out the Atari Crypt blog site as well. And with that, I'm going to say, well, thanks for watching. It's a pretty short video, but there's not too much to show you. Hope you enjoyed it anyway, and see you in the next one. Cheers.